Yes, thank you very much, Trevor Scott. I don't know about hot. It's certainly not the warmest day the Riverland has delivered, but nonetheless, the footy's going to be red hot this afternoon. Looking forward to it, and it's always a pleasure, Trev, when you get to work with professionals. I mean, during the week yourself, Anthony, questionable, but today, 5RM Football welcomes back Travis Dubridge.
G'day. Oh, g'day, Lockie. That's a great introduction. Old son. Glad to be here, mate.
It is great to have you back on board today, Dubes. Nobby on the omitted list, but don't worry, he will be back very soon.
I heard on the way in that the bit of a flood downstairs here at the precinct.
Oh, okay,
Nobby didn't turn up today because he didn't want to face the music.
Well, last time he was here, the siren failed after three-quarter time, so maybe he didn't want to jinx himself. But anyway, he'll be back on deck very soon. But, Dubes, we've got a great game of footy today, 5RM Football for the Riverland Motor Group. The Loxton Tigers hosting the Waikerie Magpies. And first and foremost, I mean, about 30 people told me on the way in it's a great day for ducks. There's been about 20 mil of rain here in the last 24 hours plus a bit. Goes without saying, there's quite a slippery deck out there.
Yeah, I haven't seen an oval. Well, if you're watching the coverage, you'll see it, but black spots everywhere. I actually thought when I pulled in today, Lockie, when we're actually turning up the Bridgewater. It's a bit wet, very wet, and the cricket pitch has got about 10 mil of water across the top of it. Yeah,
standing water, which is always a bit of a slip and slide fun afternoon. And just looking at the umpires now, they're just sort of working out where they're going to do the setter bounces from. It certainly won't be a bounce today. It'll definitely be a ball up, but might not be quite in the true centre of the field today.
What are your thoughts on the conditions, like suiting either team? I mean, you've seen a lot more than I have this year, obviously, but just looking at the Loxton boys, look a bit stronger sort of bodies compared to the Waikerie. A younger sort of team?
Yeah, I'd say that. Waikerie strength that I've seen this year has been their ability to run fast and score quickly on the run and the rebound, and that's probably not going to be as much of a factor today, I wouldn't have thought. I reckon you could be onto something, Dubes. Loxton maybe not quite as fit overall in terms of speed, but maybe, just maybe, this could be just suit some of those bigger guys to the Tigers a bit.
Yeah, going to be interesting to see how Loxton will set up. Obviously, with their bigger bodies, you think a team with Luke Harder and, of course, big Nathan Flight up forward, maybe might rotate through the middle of the ground, stick a big body in there at all times.
You could think that, because it certainly would be an option. And, fitness, I mean, it's always a factor in footy, but maybe not quite as much today.
And Talon Eagle back for Loxton.
Yeah, a big in. It's a bit of it's one of those names you're sort of used to seeing on the team sheet all the time, and then someone had to remind me that he actually wasn't playing for the Tigers.
Arguably, well, if not, but one of the best centre-half forwards of recent years. I understand he might be starting behind the football and defence today.
Loxton certainly building on this team, and, come finals time, I'm hearing a couple of other names could be floating into that side in weeks to come, and there's a couple on the outs as well, and one big one that could be lining up in a couple of weeks, dude. So,
yeah,
Loxton might not be quite taking it up to the top two sides on a regular basis at the moment. Maybe in a couple of weeks, maybe they might.
Big raps in the recruit Green, obviously, I think did a slight knee injury against Barbara last round, and we'll miss today, but we're all in readiness here already. Umpire Matt Grummett to throw the ball up to Prince. And Burgermeister for Waikerie to go at it to start proceedings, Lockie.
Yeah, a bit of a scuffle behind the ball, but they've decided to play the footy because that's what we're here to do. It's Loxton that get the first kick out of the setter square. They look for a target. No one was able to mark it. Waikerie now trying to dive on the footy and clear this one out, but it's gone nowhere. And we're going to get a ball up just on the edge of the setter square towards the Loxton end. Loxton, of course, kicking to the Bukpanong Road end. Good tap from DePrince, Dubes. He's certainly been an impact of this Loxton side.
Yeah, very much so. Umpire's going to pay a holding the ball free kick. It's going to be a free kick to Heusler for the Magpies. Centre-half back, kicking it towards the swimming pool here at Loxton. He just goes long towards centre-half forward. Got the yellow ball and the lights on. Players will fly. Ball goes out the back. Picked up. That man is an Eagle. He might have started forward. My information might be incorrect. And a secondary ball up. Going to see a lot of this today.
That is Talon Eagle, so a ball up. Waikeries forward 50, but it's Loxton that get the clearance through. Gucci, they go wide towards the hockey club rooms here at Loxton in front of the scoreboard museum, I like to call it, Dubes. A few puddles out there as well. Very Loxton managing to get Loxton get the kick into the forward 50. Can they make something of this? A loose footy flight. Kick at goals. There's no one home. They're running for it. Can this make it home? It has. And flight. The Loxton Tigers have kicked the first goal of the day. And Yeah.
Gee, the
What an exciting start.
Ball's going to carry a long way there. Lockie, is the brew. You got a sock here at Loxton? A wind sock?
Just looking for that. Yes, there is.
Yeah, pretty much straight towards the grandstand. So no clear advantage. Great snap from about 45 metres out, and flight goes bang. And Waikerie playing the loose man by the footy there in Exton. Tried to get the 2-on-1 versus harder, and flight got ahead of the ball and got the easy goal. So
we saw both sides have had an inside 50 already. Loxton maybe questionably 2, and they've been able to score from 1. Waikerie, though, they were able to get on the rebound with a bit of pace just before. And just looking behind the matchups here, there could be a couple to watch. Looking at Spenceley in the middle. I think he's running with Will Gucci. That could be one to watch, Dubes, as the ball's back in the middle. It's Burgermeister that flew up, but no one touched it. And the umpire's called a free kick, yeah.
So Burgermeister handles over to Tim Bevan. The Willis medalist comes up towards half forward. Good lead. Good mark taken by Macra for the Magpies. On the left foot, gets a little burner from Braun. Takes the mark. No, it's Burgermeister. Burgermeister to Burgermeister.
It's Jack, and just seeing the umpire, Matt Grummett, just take a bit of a slip there. He's laughing it off.
Oh, has he got the sprigs in?
I don't think he does as yet. Did hear umpires discussing before the game, Dubs, about possibly changing the footy at half-time today.
Right.
Going to call this one in. What are your thoughts, Dubs?
Yeah, he's going to kick for about 50. Straight at the top of the goal square. Not going to make the distance. Players will fly up high. As it Rollins drops what he could have taken. Out the back, kick in danger. Play on is the call. Umpire's not going to have much of that, though. They're going to throw it up. Goal square for the Waikerie Magpies. Loxton, a 1 straight 6. Waikerie get the score.
This is Riverland football on 5RM for the Riverland Motor Group. Still deep in attack for the Waikerie Magpies. Close to home. They're calling for holding the ball. Umpire says play on. It's a rushed behind for the Magpies. Their first score of the day.
So Loxton through Langy will bring it in from full back. Just chips out towards a defensive 50. Good work by Andrew. It's Nate for Waikerie. It's a free kick. Like the way he's gone about his footy, this young fella. Just looks inside, kicks towards Burgermeister again over the top. Players will come towards it. Loxton will tie it up. Over to Eagle. Handball's out. They just kick through Evans. Up towards centre wing. Flight's there, but the intercept mark there, Lockie. The young Waikerie player. Of course, I'm talking about Harry Glacken. He's going to send the Magpies back inside.
Yep, takes it up the scoreboard, the grandstand side wing, now in their attacking 50. Can the Magpies make something of this? Umpire's called a throw. Loxton with the free kick. So it's Loxton that played this one on quickly. That's going to go out of bounds on the full. It was Gooch that had that kick, and he's a little bit dirty with himself on that one.
So Nate Andrew, son of a legend. Plays on, umpire says no. What are they doing? That's going to be a relay free kick to Spenceley at 50.
Not sure if what that was for, just quietly Dupes, but anyway.
So Spenceley will kick up. He's going to just try and set it up short. Goes towards Sumner. Couldn't take the mark. Picked up from Hilton. Shrugs a tackle. Looks to the left. Goes handballs backwards now. Just get the kick forward. They do that. Good kick. And the Rashuto.
Great mark. It is. And a great bit of play from Sam Chambers that set that one up at the top of the 50. So the Waikerie Magpies, a calculated approach. They're going to have their second proper scoring shot here. They trail by 5 in this early stage.
Ruben Rashudio from about 30 metres out on the angle. Kicks through the footy. Stabs nicely. Kicks the goal. And there you go. Be partying down at Rashudio Creek at the moment there, Lockie. Goal to Waikerie. Yeah,
they take the lead. Just the one point, but nonetheless, a lead is a lead, and points could be pretty handy on a day like today. The lights are on. It's a slippery deck at Loxton. That's Riverland footy on 5RM for the Riverland Motor Group. And the Ford Ranger, perfect for driving through half-back today. Check him out at Riverland Ford East Terrace, Loxton.
Look over the horizon. Got a bit of Riverland hockey action going on over there too, Lockie.
There's all sorts of sports going on today. The traditional hockey on the turf. There you have it. So ball back in the centre. We're going to get a reset here. Ruckman go at it. The ball just went straight to the ground. Prince got a tap out. No free kick was paid. Loxton were deep on it, but it's Spenceley that drives the ball into the attacking 50 for Waikerie. There's been a free kick downfield. Umpire Beach has seen something.
Yeah, I think Spenceley maybe disposed of incorrectly.
Yeah.
After he got rid of the footy. So It's got to be Mr. Waikerie, Stephen Braun, to line it up for about 30 out. Basically the exact spot Ruben Rashudio kicked their last goal from.
Stephen Braun for the Magpies for their second goal of the day, kicking from all of 25 out, slight angle.
Oh, that's a shocking kid. I'm watching the replay next to us here. That is terrible.
You saw that as soon as it went off the boot. You could put it through the behinds column, that one.
Stephen Kernahan, like from the 90s there, Lockie.
Loxton with the kick at 5-rope footy for the Riverland Motor Group.
It's going to be Langy for Loxton. Gets another kick in. Kicks it out towards the numbers. Players will fly. It's going to be Spenceley. Hambles over towards Burgermeister. Comes out towards that man again for Waikerie.
Ben Smith drives it into the forward pocket. Oh, and a good mark.
Gee, they look dangerous going forward. They play on quickly. Over to... Oh, it's going to be Makarov. Snaps a goal.
Cooper Makarov with the second goal for the Magpies today. You know what, if you're a Waikerie supporter, you would have been a bit nervous with that quick handball after the mark, but they were confident they were going to score quickly.
Yeah, quick going forward. They look super quick, Waikerie. You touched on that pre-game. I know last year, probably clubs going in against Waikerie, their lack of leg speed and ball movement was probably the one thing that teams thought they could get them with, Lockie, but different game style, they look good.
Yeah, 2 goals, 1 behind to the Magpies. Just the 1 goal for the Loxton Tigers. On the Value Care scoreboard, De Prince for Loxton gets a kick out of the ruck. It's marked, but they play on. They drive up to their attacking 50. The Tigers, can they make something out of this? Jesse Will trying to run for it, but he couldn't get there. Loxton picked the ball, and holding the ball it is. And that was the 24 of Bailey Bowen, Belgian. Waikerie with the kick. Chambers, straight into Loxton on the mark. He tries to get a handball out.
He's going to get caught holding the ball again.
Two holding the balls in a minute.
It's going to be game and a half back for the Magpies. They've brought the pressure game, the Maggies. Conditions suiting them at the moment. He's just going to kick long down the line. Looking for a contest. The Prince will set up. Burgermeister comes in, makes the contest for the Maggies. Ball hovering around the boundary line. Waikerie will get the little kick through Hilton. Picked up from Langy for Loxton. Kicks forward. Nate Andrew intercepts the foot and then gets tackled. That's holding the ball. That's a great tackle there by the Loxton player. The player I'm talking about is Harley Campbell.
Both sides showing a bit of desperation in this early stage, Dubes.
Campbell just kicks up towards half forward. Waikerie with the numbers. They'll intercept the ball again. And young Glacken, he looks a player.
Harry Glacken, certainly one of the up-and-coming stars of the Magpie side. Has his kick. It's a bit wobbly off the boot. Can the ruckman to Prince for Loxton mark it? He can't. It's tapped forward.
That's a great kick.
Good bit of work there from Jared B. But now it's Ruben Rashudio. Can he scoop this one up? He's had about 4 cracks at it. Spenceley was taken high. That's a free kick every day of the week.
They play on quickly. Hoyser drops it, just kicks a little punt forward. Waikerie good enough to win the footy. Nate Andrew get the intercept. Hamble over the top. They try and punch it forward through Makarov. Loxton coming hard. Waikerie with numbers. Too many bees going to the pot for Loxton at the moment. Over to Makarov. He kicks to the top of the goal square. There a chance again. Out the back. Goal! Sumner kicks a goal for Waikerie. They're on fire.
The Magpies on the road have kicked 3 after the Tigers kicked the first one. Loxton coach Luke Harder is coming off for a quick rest. Loxton calling some changes. Might be a time to just hold station and just assess the situation there, Dubes.
You heard during the call there where I made the reference about the honeybees there, Lockie. What I'm actually meaning is the Loxton guys. The footy's there and 4 or 5 of them are going for the ball. No one's on the outside. Waikerie stay on the skirts, get the quick handball and they ball the ball forward.
It's the Waikerie Magpies. 3 goals, 1 to my calculations. Sorry, 3-2. 3-2-20 to the Loxton Tigers. Just the 1 goal, 6 on the Value Care scoreboard. Back in the middle we go, Dupes.
Up they go. It's going to be Big the Prince again. Wins the clearance, but just a little kick. Ends up with Waikerie again now. They switch it out towards Heusler. Little kick down the line. Comes out towards Makarov. Started the game well. He leads Eagle to the ball. Tries to turn him inside out. Chips down the line. That's a beautiful kick. Finds Burgermeister. They're playing with him here at the moment, the Maggies. Big Burgermeister just kicks long, high. Gives his full forward a bit of a chance. Ball drops in the wind. Bevan comes in. Picked up from Spenceley. Has a wild snap on goal. It's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, the Magpies looking fairly Dangerous early, Dupes, and you spoke about some of those bigger bodies that the conditions might suit. I think Waikerie have got one in Cooper Macariff today.
Playing well.
This could be his day.
How was his little shimmy kick then?
Just very much controlled approach. Loxton now with the kick in. They've managed to control the possession just. It's dropped forward now. Now it's a loose footy. Heusler tried to tackle. Loxton couldn't get a clean handball out through Kennedy. Now it's this wet weather footy we've been waiting for all day. Loxton with the free kick on the far wing. What are they going to do here?
Just going to kick short, get the loose man. Going to get some control on the footy. Kasolki drops what he should have taken. Andrews for Waikerie comes in. As a free kick has been paid to the Magpies. It's going to be Nash Andrew with the free kick right in the centre of the ground. He looks up. It's a whole lot of their game. They move it quickly. Hilton, uncontested, takes a mark at centre half forward. He looks up, gets a lead. He's going to go in that direction. Players will fly. Looks like Mitch Harns actually made it to the ground, understanding an exam this morning in in Adelaide, Lockie.
Righty,
he's going to be a bit late, but he's here. He's gone straight on, so...
Well, good to see he's taking education very seriously, Mitch Harn. I'm sure his coach is very pleased that he made it to the game. That's a new one, Doobs. Haven't heard that for a while, but we love it. Still in Waikerie, he's attacking 50, but it's the Tigers through Shea Lange that clear it out, but it's hit up a target for the Magpies, and they'll go back on the rebound here. Ooh. Umpire's seen something here. We're getting another free kick. Loxton, no, it's going to be a ball in. Righto.
Must be the old juggle over the boundary line trick.
Yeah, okay. All right, so a ball in. Not quite on Waikerie. Attacking 50. Colbert now in the ruck for the Magpies. Now here's Kate Hilton. Read the play well. Kicks to the top of the 50. Cooper Macariff. Can he run onto this? A loose footy. Picks it up out of the mud.
He's on
Kicks
fire.
towards the goals.
He's
and
on fire.
Cooper Mack. He has sealed Wakerie's fourth goal of the game. And they are now out.
Clearly the
an impressive lead.
The most influential player on the ground thus far, Lockie. He's getting too much space. I think he's in direct opponent as Eagle. I'm just letting him lead up at the ball.
So
they're impressive.
The Waikerie Magpies certainly have been a little bit of a surprise packet this year, Doobs. I've seen them a couple of times. They gave Waikerie, they gave Renmark a fair run for their money in the Gil Lehman Cup not that long ago.
Yep.
Back in the centre it is. Good tap from De Prince, but it's Jared B for the Magpies that read it better. Now it's a loose footy to the top of the 50. Can someone pick this one up? It's Spenceley who's trying to get it. He's getting held, but the umpire says play on. Wheels back around, gets a handball straight into a wall, and we're going to get a stoppage. No, we're not. Handball out it was. A booming kick to the far wing for the Loxton Tigers. Can they get something out of this one? I don't think they will. In saying that, I could be very much wrong, and I am, because they managed to scoop it up off the deck. It's a wobbly old kick. It's going to go out of bounds. And they should get a ball in here, which is probably not a bad result for the Tigers. So they're going to get a ball in just on their attacking 50. Going to need something here pretty soon. It's the Magpies that are out to a 20-point lead.
If you just joined us, Loxton kicked the first goal of the game, and Waikerie have replied with the next four. It's 4 goals, 2-26 to Loxton, 1 straight 6. Just the 3 inside 50s for the Tigers this quarter, Lockie.
They started very strong, but since then it's been cricket. No breeze really to speak of.
All the half forward, they need to make something here, the Tigers. Get a steadying goal. Waikerie clear it out. It's going to come straight back in. It's going to be player out there. He's kicked long. To top of the goal square, players will fly. It's punched by the Magpies out the back. Ball's going to sail through for a minor score. So at least they're getting a bit of territory now, the Tigers. Just going to try and hold it in for the next couple of minutes. See if they can get that big 6-pointer.
Yeah, it was Riley Walton with that lovely kick to the just outside the top of the goal square there. Perfect set-up kick, but no one home to mark it. Magpies with the kick out. It's a pretty loose kick, but it doesn't matter because Cooper Macariff's got the ball on a string. Turns around, finds Stephen Braun. Just hold station for a second. He knows it's a wet weather game. Just go, boys, no need to hurry up today. We're out to a 3-goal lead. Kicks up to the grandstand wing. No one able to mark it for Loxton. They're calling for high, but umpire says my footy.
Brophy going on to Macariff now. A bit of a change there, but Loxton again. It's going to be that man harder in the clearance. Tries to look away handball, but it's all the Magpies back there. It's Hilton to Braun. Braun's going to look inside. No one clear kicks, so he just kicked down and it'll be a mark to Loxton. That player there, Bailey Bougen.
Bougen, yep.
Squares it up towards Harder. Luke Harder goes it further across. Finds Will. Will for the Loxton will kick inside. Players flying. Good attempt at a mark from Kennedy, but the Waikerie defence up to it. They pull it in. Umpire's going to throw it up. 26-7 here at Loxton Oval, a wet Loxton Oval.
We just saw a bit of what Loxton we know of can do with that link-up handball and run, but it's far and few between. Now for the ball up out of the 50, no one's able to move it too far, and we'll rack and stack and go again.
The real notice early in this game for me, Lockie, is Waikere's skill is so much higher than Loxton's.
Yeah.
In a wet weather game, I'm talking.
Too true. He really is a good leveller to see where teams are at, isn't it? The Colbert now in the ruck to Prince. He got it to Harder. Harder handballs over at the top. Looking for a target in the 50. No one can mark it. It's a loose footy. Can Loxton make something out of this one? I don't know if they can. It's Kennedy, I reckon, on the bottom of that one. Rogan Kennedy it is. Ball up, umpire calls. 5-room footy for the Riverland Motor Group.
A bit harsh for these Loxton people around us, but maybe the full line's just a bit too top-heavy at the moment.
Could be. Just watching here, Waikerie are playing keepings off.
Kick down. Deegan Roche. Get it. Now they link up. Rowlands gets it over. They're going to kick inside again. Katsitas kicks it out wide. Gives his teammate an opportunity. Just need a little kick here. The money ball, they call it. Goes to the top of the goal square. Oh, Waikerie player dropped the footy. Picked up. Loxton. They just need a snap. Get it through the big ones. And they get it. No, for a point.
Yeah, it was Harley Campbell with that one. The Loxton games that we've called at 5-room footy for the Riverland Motor Group. Certainly goes without saying that Harley Campbell has been in their top 3 every game that we've done anyway, Dubes. Not sure about the other ones, but certainly been an influential player.
Good young footballer.
Haven't seen too much of him yet, but maybe just needs to get a couple of touches to get into the game. Magpies with the kick out, finds Cade Hilton. He just holds on half back for a second. Small kick over the top, finds Jared B. Good mark. He drives it wide to the grandstand side. Looks for Burgermeister's tap forward. Now the Tigers try to mop that one up. Umpire says play on, but I think Dubes, a few people saw it. Spills out of bounds and we'll get a ball in.
Yeah, a bit unlucky there, the Loxton player. It's going to be right into the ruck for Loxton now. Up against Colbert. Back from Fink, is he?
Yep, no rest for Jack Colbert. Top 20 at the Fink and straight back into the ruck.
Oh, they win the clearance, the Tigers. Over to Langy. Bring it back in forward. Picked up from Bevan. Gets tackled. Drops the ball. Jared B comes in. Harder lays a big tackle. They drop it again. The Loxton, faithful one holding the ball. But the umpire's going to throw it in.
Yeah, bit of push and shove going on there. Luke Salmon and Jake Spencer having a bit of a chat. Looks like they're putting a bit of a tag on Jake Spencer around the contest. Not sure if it's doing too much, but anyway, ball over the back it is. It's a loose footy. Ben Smith dived on it for the Magpies. Umpire says my footy. 1-2-8 Loxton plays the Magpies. 4-2-26 on the Value Care scoreboard. It's 5-room footy for the Riverland Motor Group. Now it's out to Heusler from the ball up, but he just holds it. And we'll get another ball up right in front of us. Grandstand side, 5-room footy.
Up they go again. Right in Colbert. Another free kick here. I don't know about that one. They'll play it on. He give it over to Sumner for the Maggies. On the left foot, he just kicks inside 50. Player there. Draw did the hard work. The big Bergie couldn't take the mark. Now Loxton through ground. They would just miss the target with the handball. And the Magpies still hovering. And that's what I'm talking about. Just the pressure for the Magpies, Lockie. Just bringing on the forced errors at the moment for the Tigers. Just need to settle down. And
outside of the cricket pitch, the ball is now in the muddiest part of the oval. 25 out from the Magpies' goal. Loxton get the kick out, but it's found Sumner for the Magpies right at the top of the 50. And
one comes for a Studio too. You haven't seen him. He's running, streaming towards goal. He still hasn't seen him. He was by himself for an eternity. Now he sees him in the secondary lead, then he takes the mark.
Lovely, lovely bit of play.
Now, if I could see it, the question will be how come 18 Loxton players couldn't?
Yeah, it's going to be a big chat at quarter time, Dupes. 5-room footy for the Riverland Motor Group. The Ford Ranger, test drive it today, Riverland Ford, East Terrace, Loxton.
Looks a likely type, and I love saying it. Just hope it goes through, and he misses it.
Nearly.
That's the sort of chance. It's an easy sort of kick that, Lockie, on a wet day. You got to take that.
Well, I would have said before the game a score of 45 might win it today, but the fact that Waikerie are already out to over 20, 27 now, maybe I might need to reevaluate that one.
It's a kick out. Victor Prince takes the mark at centre half back over to Harder. Just on the left foot, comes down the line. Players were flying. Guillaume for the Magpies comes in. Oh, the Loxton player through Will was taken late. Wanted the free kick. He had a fair argument, I must say. There you go again. The Prince goes down. It's going to be Will kicking in danger. Mac Grummett plays the advantage there. Loxton go forward now. Get the one-on-one at centre half forward. Couldn't take it. Andrews good for the Magpies. They win the ball, the Maggies. Now they got loose man forward to centre. Get it. One big kick. Two kicks in the full forward. Ball just sit around though. Braun will get the ball on the ground. Over to Burgermeister. Out the back. Then he goes his Hahn. Little kick out of nowhere. They drop. The Waikerie player. Gee, it was quick ball movement.
Malachi Lloyd with that one. Just a little, it was like that St Kilda player last night that just had to toe poke it through and hit the post. We didn't hit the post today, but anyway. They might have another shot here because the Loxton Tigers have managed to... they got out of that one. It was a pretty loose old kick out. Now at the top of the 50, we'll get a ball up. Luke Harder's going to take the ruck. He taps it and finds Macareth, who's been the best on ground this quarter. Kicks it into the attacking 50. Magpies are loose. Out to Heusler. Heusler shot at goal. That's coming back. It's a minor score. 4-5 to my calculations there on the Value Care scoreboard for the Magpies. Loxton 1 goal 2.
Must be deep in the time on.
Yes, haven't quite checked the clock here yet this afternoon. We'll check in with that at quarter time. Loxton try to drive this one wide, and it's going to bounce out of bounds. And they'll get a ball in. Grandstand side. Riverland footy on 5RM.
It's really noticeable from up here. Probably, Lockie, an observation I have is how young Loxton's team is. There's a lot of kids out there.
Yeah, certainly is. A bit of experience scattered through, but now it's back to Sumner. He read it well. Kick handballs to Colbert, drop forward. Harder for the Tigers, tries to have a crack at it. Now it's really one of these hot potato type things. A wild sock off the ground. It wasn't near anyone, so there was no free kick. Now the Tigers through Salmon. He can't control it either. Macareth. Skills today, Dupes. Got the first clean handball there out of about 30. But, it's managed to find the Tigers through Jesse Will. He turns around. That's a wobbly old kick to Prince. Good luck marking that.
He's like an old warhorse. The heavier the ground, I reckon, the better this guy will go. He wins a lot of clearances. The big fella just kicks now. Up to a contest. Waikerie again in numbers back there. You're going to win. Who's number 27 for the Magpies? He's not on my page, Lockie. Got the long sleeve Guernsey on. Good work anyway. Over to Bevan. Goes to Spenceley. Gets dumped in the tackle. And that'll get Loxton up and going. Jacob Evans says, give me the footy. And he kicks forward. It's a nothing sort of kick. Bevan for the Magpies would sew it up. And there he is again, the old long sleeve bandit, we'll call him at the moment, Lockie. Back to the Prince for Loxton. Just ball at centre wing. Siren's going to go. It's quarter time. Waikerie, a spirited first quarter for the Magpies. 4 goals, 5-29. The Loxton 1-8. And what I've been told is the Precinct Cup. Who's got the best one?
I like it, Toops. We better cross back to the Sideline View studio for Connect Us with Trevor Scott and find out what's going on. But I tell you what, Trev, it's much warmer where you are, where we are here. Over in footy for the Riverland Motor Group. It was a first goal for the Loxton Tigers, but after that it was one-way traffic for the Magpies, and they're out to a 21-point lead. It is quarter time. Doobs, your thoughts early?
Yeah, just had a chat off air there to a couple of supporters, Lockie. I think the difference in the game is, and this is from the outside looking in, but I just think Loxton are a little bit top-heavy across half forward. As they go back out, they're not going to change anything around, but I just think a bit more pace. A lot of football to sort of half forward and it's getting turned over. And probably the difference, as I said during the call, Waikere's use of the ball was probably a lot, well, not say a lot better, but it was a lot cleaner. And they got clean goals from good ball use. Yeah,
managed to get some. They were marking the 50-50s and getting the 50-50 handballs.
And I've got a new favourite player in the comp already.
Who's that?
Rashudo.
Oh, okay, righto.
I like his tattoos and I like the way he runs around the forward line.
He's certainly a goer. We're still trying to work out who number 27 is for the
is he in the
Magpie. No, he's not. No, we've got a 26 and it goes to 28. So unless it's someone that's changed Guernseys, it is a long sleever.
Yeah, a bit cold for the young fella. He must be from Adelaide.
Okay, right, James. I'll let you have that one this afternoon.
It's not. He's playing fullback. It's not Still, is it? Maybe.
Oh, well, we might have to have a bit of a look. It is 5-room footy for the Riverland Motor Group. Ball up it is, and now Spenceley out of the middle. Oh, that's the Spenceley of old. Kicks up to the top of the 50. Great mark for the Magpies.
And that's the nimble, quick speed across half forward I was talking to with what Loxton are lacking. It's going to be Cade Hilton. Taking a nice mark, about 55 out. He's going to back himself to have a crack here from the paint.
I'd back him in.
Sort of kick one from here in a game of under 15s many years ago. But in he comes. Cade Hilton goes long. Ooh. Oh, I was about to say kicks like his father.
Well, hit the post, so...
Dad just up the call here watching the game. Used to be a very, very good goal kicker for the Roosters back in the day. Lockie?
The Ramco. Like it. Well, they're in a battle with Sedan Cambrai today. Shay Lange for the Loxton Tigers takes the kick out, looks for Harley Campbell, but it spills out of bounds. I'm not sure if anyone got any touches on that. They didn't, so it's going to be Naish Andrew that has the free for the Magpies.
Have a look at he's covered in mud. Does all the hard work, does Naish.
Oh, a wobbly old kick off the boot. He sort of slipped as he was kicking it, but doesn't matter because Cade Hilton mops it up, kicks to the top of the goal square. There's no one home. Can someone run onto it? No one able to mark it. It's a hot footy again. Got Stephen Braun in there trying to work it out, but no, we'll get a ball up. So a ball up, top of the goal square for the Waikerie Magpies. Burgermeister gets a handball out, a couple of quick handballs. Jared B back turns. He gets a wobbly old handball to Burgermeister. That's Jack. Jack couldn't get the boot onto it, and it's a free kick to the Tigers.
You're going to be Lange's. Had a lot of the footy early in this game for Loxton. Just kicks out. Looks for Will. Couldn't take it. Spenceley wins it. Handballs over to Bevan. Further handball downfield towards Makariff. Goes back towards Spenceley. Picked up there. Off they go. Nitschke. Sumner gets involved on the left foot. Kicks to the top of the goal square. It's going. It's going. It's gone. It's hit the post. Minor score. But very, very clean with the hands, the Maggies at the moment.
That would have been the goal of the day, but unfortunately not. For Sumner, that is.
Bit of magic there with them. From Byron?
Certainly was. A lot of skill. A lot of skill, even in these wet conditions. Loxton bring the kick ball back out. They're going to the scoreboard side, and they're going to try and play some possession footy here, and I think they need to. A couple of clean ones in a row. If they were to take 3 marks in a row, I think it would be the record today. No, they only got 1 there, and we're going to get the Magpies here look hungry. There he is again, Cade Hilton. Mac turns and gets a kick away. They're going to work this one over the boundary. Loxton got out of that one just. So, Magpies looking dangerous this afternoon, Doobs. It goes without saying. Out to a 22-point lead.
I heard they had improved. I didn't think they'd improved this much, but they are playing some good footy at the moment. Deep in their forward line, they're tackling, they hold it in there. Makariff again. Not only getting a few touches, but laying some big tackles down there. Up they go. Umpire gets the chef. Waikerie get the chef from the umpire. It's a snap on goal. Minor score.
That was Cooper Makariff again. He had that kick away. He's been a little bit slow this quarter compared to the first, but Certainly a contender early for the Murray Pioneer out of the match.
When he was coming through the junior ranks, Lockie, he was as good as a junior footballer as I can remember up here. He was so good. Had a couple of lean years, did a bit of travelling, but he's back of a vengeance. Loxton trying to get back into this game. Bougen picks it up. Handballs, couldn't find Kasalki. Spenceley for the Magpies, wins it at half forward. Kicks inside 50, gets a lead out there. Burgermeister gets the push in the back. Ball goes out of bounds. Nikos Katsidis getting the relieving last touch free kick.
He's going to take, just trying to dry the footy. Got the yellow Sharon today. I know some people aren't a fan of those. Takes the kick, and that's going to go out in the full. Bouchen tried to get a hand on it, but
I don't want to harp on it, but we're not keeping percentages here. We're not AFL statisticians, but I think Loxton will be kicking the ball at about under 50%, I would have thought, Lockie.
Yep.
It's good mark. That's a great kick.
Luke Harder. Now, can they get a couple of link-up marks here? Yeah, Luke Harder goes in the attack quick. Jesse Will through the middle, finds a teammate in Romeo. There's 2 marks in a row. Can they make it 3?
Oh, Shakespeare.
Now it's foul to Bailey Bougen. Oh, it's punched forward by Lockie Nitschke for the Magpies. Brad Burgermeister now got hands of it. Now Jared B, he was tackled, but he got a kick away. It's found Kate Hilton in the middle. He knows where the footy is. He's a magnet. Doesn't matter about the wet weather for him. And finds a target inside the 50. And that's Mitch Hahn. Just like that. When the Tigers started to look good, Doobs, the Magpies
just own the corridor, the Maggies at the moment. They look up. There's no Loxton numbers in there. They got spare guys and talking black and white Guernseys from line to line. And Mitch Hahn will probably just come in and put another goal on the board. Has
a kick. It's a booming kick. It's to the pocket. It spills forward, though. Picked up off the deck. Cooper Macareth.
He's the man, isn't he?
I'm loving this afternoon. The only player I know that took 4 weeks off to go to a music festival, and he's back. That was a couple of years ago now.
Is it too early to call him the wet weather specialist?
I don't think it is. I love this. Cooper Mack. That's his 3rd for the day.
Geez, a highlight reel.
I'm loving it. When he gets the footy, you're right. Something special is happening. There's no simple marks or simple handballs. It's fantastic.
The goal set up by the kick-off half-back to the Waikerie player standing right in the middle of the cricket pitch, centre of the ground, no one around him. It opens the whole ground up to kick inside 50. Hits Hahn. Hahn goes long, and Makarov takes his opportunity front and square.
Yeah, so 5-6-36. Magpies plays Loxton 1-2-8 on the Value Care scoreboard. Just over 6.5 minutes gone on the clock. Second quarter. Back in the middle, the Tigers need something. Good tap from DePrince. He's winning a lot of the taps, Doobs, but no one underneath is able to work them out.
Is that lightning?
No, I think they flicked the lights on more. They went up another notch. Still now in the centre square, going wide. There's Shea Lange. Can he pick this one up? He can't.
Kick.
Kate Hilton jumped over the top.
How's that not a free kick?
Yeah, interesting one. So they'll get a ball up. Oh, on the edge of the cricket pitch here at Loxton. The lights have been on since the start. Taps wide to the scoreboard side. That was
the tackle.
Hilton, I reckon that was wrapped up there.
But again, the difference is Loxton take the kick and they look out wide. All of a sudden, it's easy for Waikerie to defend them out there.
Yeah, Lange to Will. Will now with the footy just outside 50. Tries to kick over the painted 50. It's a loose footy now. His flight picks it up off the deck. Handballs forward. Can Loxton get a handball out? They can. They've still got it just. Tackled. Holding the... Oh, it's a sling tackle. So the Magpies will get the free. And that's Stephen Braun in defence now.
And 50. Or 25, is it, in the RFL?
Yeah, 25-metre penalty. So there you have it. 36 plays 8 on the Value Care scoreboard. Braun, small kick. Oh, Kate Hilton read the crumbs off the forward, thought about having a bounce and then remembered it's wet and then decided to kick it. He was one hand for a bounce there and then realised what was going on.
Braden DePrince at centre half back. Takes the intercept mark. He looks up, just chips forward. Kick doesn't hit the target again. Jesse Will gets a free kick this time. Over to Harder. They play on the advantage. Salmon drops what he should have taken. Lets the Magpies back in. It's just turnover city here at the moment. The Country Bakehouse, they sell turnovers, Lockie, and we're seeing plenty of them. And again,
Oh, here's Kate
Hilton's
Hilton.
just going to run into an open goal. This is getting torturous here for Loxton. Magpies kick another one, 6-6, 42. After Loxton kicked the first goal of the day, it's raining. It's raining Magpie.
And the Magpies have loved this trip to Loxton so far today.
A bunch of the coaches pre-game, they were super confident. They think they're building, Lockie.
Well, I saw them in the Gil Lehman Cup against Renmark, and although Renmark won that, Renmark had to work for that one.
Yep.
They at the end it was not a comfortable win, but a win nonetheless. But the Magpies took it right up to Renmark all that game, and if you're taking it up to a team that's been in the last 5 grand finals, this Magpie side is a very different side than it was 5 years ago. But I like it. It's exciting.
It is exciting to watch. It's exciting to watch.
And
credit where it's due, well coached.
Absolutely. So a ball up, but no one went for it harder, decided to take things into his own hands, and we'll get another ball up. It is 5-run football for the Riverland Motor Group, Riverland Fort East Terrace, Loxton. Good tap from DePrince. He's winning the ruck, Stoops, but they've got to use it more because Kate Hilton for the Magpies gets it. Looks for Tim Bevan. He got his hands held, but it was play on.
It's a free kick to Bevan.
Okay, no, he did get there in the end.
Held off the ball. And he'll use it well. He always does. Spencer runs around for the handball. Out the back, chips in short. Jared B comes and takes an easy mark. And the difference continues. The use of the ball from Waikerie is so much at a high level at the moment. Looks up, gets a lead. He's just going to go long as B. Oh, it's a shank. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a free kick to Loxton.
Just looking at Tim Bevan there, I'm not sure if he's holding his hamstring or not. I'm not sure if he is quite 100% duped, so we'll just watch that one this afternoon.
One of the best players of the modern era in Riverland football, Tim Bevan.
It's 5-run football for the Riverland Motor Group. Harder, kicks, finds Romeo. Or is that Kasolki? No, it's Kasolki, the number 11. Now it's Romeo, number 1. Taps forward. Bailey Bowden went to run on it, and Jack Colbert, he doesn't mind running through a few things. He tried to mop that one up off the deck. Tackle from Sumner, and umpire says, I'll ball it up. 11 minutes gone. Second quarter, 5-run football for the Riverland Motor Group.
They go again. DePrince and Colbert. Colbert wins the tap. Rollins comes in. DePrince has a little kick. Harder will get it. He'll just try to get it. Bevan will tackle him. They'll win the ball, the Tigers, though. They do. They kick up towards half forward. Eagle and the X Factor, Luke Exton from the Magpies, wins it. Comes down towards Will for Loxton. Sticks his head over the ball. Couldn't win it. Kasolki goes in to help. Gets tackled. They just want the footy, Waikerie. They're hungry, Lockie.
Oh, yeah, I like it. 6-6-42, plays 1-2-8. The Magpies with the lead on the Value Care scoreboard. Prince grabbed it out of the ruck. That can be dangerous, but Shay Lange manages to mop up the crumbs. Kicks it to the 50. Can Flight make something out of this? There's more Magpies than Tigers, and there's Tristan Geeman. We haven't heard him much today, but he's in the game. Finds Tim Bevan in the centre. Punch forward from Bailey Bowden. Loose footy. Free kick. You called it, Dupes.
Yeah. So they get a chance now, Loxton. They play on quickly. They go inside. The player couldn't take the mark there in Tregeagle. And umpire's going to throw it up. I want to see some pace around the ball for Loxton. I'm going to make a move, Lockie.
Okay.
Shay Lange, you're not playing loose in defence anymore. You're going in the middle of the ground.
Just watching what's going on here for a second. Here's Caden Evans. He gets a handball out. And now the Tigers going to their attacking 50. They couldn't mark it. We've seen this a bit too much today, and once again the Magpies with a couple of clean handballs managed to work this one out. It's keepings off again here, Dubes. Tigers managed to get there just, and we'll get a ball up.
Interesting, the ex-Waikerie coach Shane Stevens, a runner for Waikerie now, Lockie.
I did see that. We'll have to keep an eye on that one this afternoon.
Isn't that a great move, though?
Absolutely.
Oh.
When I see another former coach, Troy Lehman is...
Yes.
The assistant. There's a few coaches rolling through here. Oh. We will have a score from the Berry-Barmera Monash game in a second, but we'll just follow this one for a minute and just see what goes on.
It'd be nice to see Berry get the upset today, wouldn't it?
It's a free kick for the Tigers. So they're attacking 50. No. It's just a player on the ground, taking a bit of time to get up. So we'll just watch this one. We might get that score update if we can quickly. Trevor, you in the sideline view studio? Well, it could be their day today. This wet weather wouldn't really suit the Barra Monash Roos, I would have thought, Doobs. They love that clean possession and that run and carry type stuff. Tigers, a booming kick into their 50. Harder can't get underneath it. Now they managed to get a couple of handballs. They desperately need something. It's going to the mud patch. They're working through a couple of... Brody Rowlands tried to work it through, and it's gone through for a minor score. And is a little bit heartbreaking for the Tigers. They trail 42-9 on the Value Care scoreboard. 5 footy for the Riverland Motor Group. Just under 15 minutes gone.
Guillaume kicks in, and out he comes. Big Jack Burgermeister. Jesus, specimen. He's got it at half back. He's just going to kick long down towards Mr. Waikerie. Braun will fly. Couldn't take it. Well done there from Smith for Loxton. Out the back to Lloyd. Picked up from Nitschke. Get out of my way. Gets the advantage. Plays on. Kicks inside the paint. There he goes. It's got to be that man Spenceley. Got the mullet. Oh, gets belted to the tackle. They pick it up. They won't be denied. Umpire Beecher doing a very good job controlling this.
Yes. He's got a free kick here, Spenceley.
Is Umpire Beach in that rock and roll band the Beach Brothers are in?
Yeah, Jono's brother. Yes. Quite the... does a lot of umpiring in the city. And up for the day.
Kicks inside Spenceley. It's just a mongrel punt. Loxton just flooding in numbers. You're listening to 5RM football. Waikerie 6-6-42. They're belting Loxton at the moment, 1-8. I reckon they can play in the grand final, Waikerie, if they play like this, Lockie.
Well, the Tigers currently sit third, but that could be in danger today. They've managed to get this one through the middle. Can they desperately need a goal now? Nearly 16 minutes gone, second quarter. Finds
starting to
Campbell.
get their hands on it a bit, the Tigers.
Campbell brings it back in board. They're going the zigzag approach. Now they drive it into their attacking 50, looking for flight.
This is their problem.
Going to the boundary. Manages to get his hands on it. Gets around one. Gives the don't argue. Drills it back in board. And a good mark from Trig Eagle.
As good as Flight was there, and he's a very good player, the problem is kicking to him when he's got three guys standing him.
Yeah.
He's good enough to win the ball that time. They're going to get a shot at go out of it. But it's a bit of Russian roulette.
The Loxton games that we've called at 5RM football this year, without doubt, they're most dangerous when Luke Harder is in the forward 50.
Okay.
That's what I have seen. They score a lot when he's in their attacking 50.
So can Flight go in the middle and take a centre square ball up and belt some bodies in there?
Oh, I think it could be on the cards after half time. Trig Eagle has his shot. Has it got the journey? It does, but it hasn't got the accuracy. It's a minor score. Just the two behinds for the Tigers this quarter.
Oh, here we are in the pre-seed commentary position, flooded with Loxton and Waikerie supporters around us, getting vocal.
They're passionate. A lot of people in cars today too. Good reason for that. The wipers are on. Might be a few jump starts after the game, but anyway, that's what Riverland footy's all about. We love it. We don't get too much wet weather footy. Always good fun. The Tigers managed to scoop this one up. There's Harder in the middle. Takes the footy one-handed, if you don't mind. Now looks for goes left, then goes right. Manages to find Salmon. Salmon over the painted 50. Drills it to the pocket. Flight should be able to get under this. He can.
Yeah, again, a kick inside 50 off the side of a boot from Salmon. Hits a target. It's the only way they look like scoring at the moment.
So Flight to have his shot at goal. This is a fair angle. See where this one goes. He's normally pretty accurate. Flight gives it a bit of an angle. Takes it to the top of the square, and it's punched over for a minor score. Another behind.
Starting to get a bit of ascendancy, keeping the ball locked in their forward half. 1-3-9. The first goal of the game. Loxton through Nathan Flight, and then Waikerie with Macra for a shootout. Sumner have answered with goals.
And here's the Magpies now through Lloyd. Tries to bring it back in board to find a teammate. Bailey Bougen tries to break the tackle. Got a handball out to Rollins. It was incorrect disposal, what they're calling for, but umpire says play on. Play on. Loose footy again. Harder's trying to get in there as well now. It's a bit of a rolling scrum there. A bit rugby union style. Anyway, ball up eventually.
Come again. Oh, good bit of work there. Harder pinches the ball, just kicks up towards half forward. Out he comes Kennedy. Just not his day today, young Kennedy. He's falling over. Waikerie get back to it. 27. I'm going to say it's Zachary Steele. I could be wrong, but I'm going to go with that. Big Zachary.
He's gone the long sleeve, so maybe not using the usual 28 he normally has. We'll roll with that one this afternoon. So a ball in. Grandstand side, 5-room football for the Riverland Motor Group. A soccer out. There's Makareth again. Gets a booming kick. It's over the back. Here we go. There's three Magpies.
And look at the speed.
Burgermeister running into a goal. That's Jack. And he's missed it.
He's missed it, but speed is everything.
And there was 3 Magpies there. And yes, and they were, you're right, they were gaining distance on their Loxton opponents.
I'm a local footy manager. I'm going out recruiting. I'm just recruiting speed to bring up here.
Yep.
You need it.
Yeah, this young Magpie side.
And it's really highlighted on the wet day too, how fast the Magpies actually are.
1-4-10 Loxton. Waikerie at 6-7-43 on the value care scoreboard.
Who would the quickest player be in the comp?
Not sure who the quickest would be, Dupes. We'll have to have a think about that. Ball, kick away. No one able to mark it on the defensive 50. Tackled from Spenceley, but it was too high. And Bailey Bougen with the free on the back flank. Just holding up for a second here. What have we got? Just over 20 minutes played. Little loopy kick to no one. Makareth went straight through him, clean bowled. Kate Hilton tried to pick it up off the deck. And now the Magpies try to hold it in. Umpire says holding the ball. No attempts to get rid of that one. Loxton with the free, they need it. Was Cooper Makareth there. And Harley Campbell's going to get a 25-metre penalty because Makareth was just taking a bit of time to take his spot on the mark.
I reckon he might have invited umpire Beatrey a beer at the Snake Pit later on there.
It's a saying I haven't heard for a few years, Dupes. If you know, you know. The Tigers now through Will into their attacking 50. Handball back out to Evans.
That's too slow.
Holding the ball.
They are so reactive, this Tigers team.
Spenceley with the footy in their defensive 50. It's going from coast to coast, these players. We might have an update of some other footy games in a second. We'll just see what goes on here. That one dropped short. Kate Hilton handballs over. And now the Magpies are away. Bringing it back in board. Malachi Lloyd was the target. It spilled out. Now the Tigers, can they make something out of this one? There's Salmon. Kicks it up to the wing in Cale Smith. He's just going to hold it up for a second. It's a small kick. Not 15, but it was punched forward anyway, and it's out of bounds. We'll go to the Connector Sideline View studio. 5RM, Trevor, what have you got? Yeah, 7 goals on a day like today would be enough to win most games. And at the moment, Waikerie have got 6.
Yeah. so is that the equivalent of a 10-goal first half?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. And it's 3 goals, 1 to 1 goal, 1 at Renmark too, between Renmark and Loxton. That game's certainly on. Just seeing Loxton here, managing to try and get a couple of link-ups. Oh, good mark from Campbell.
Goes on quickly, but turns the footy over. Waikerie win it back. Got Hilton all by himself on centre wing. He's got speed. He's just going to run. Takes a bounce. Looks up. Goes towards Rasciuto. Couldn't take it. Bull comes down. Tigers fighting at ground level. Katsitas gets it over. Over to Langy. Langy does well. I tell you, he's been a pillar in the fence for them today. Without him, Bull just... Cale Smith drops what he should have taken. Rasciuto picks it up. Braun picks it up. Ball goes out of bounds. Loxton say last touch. Umpire says we'll just throw it in. It's Waikerie 6-7-43. Loxton 1-4-10. And at the moment, Waikerie have all the answers.
See, Harley Campbell was doing his best umpiring impressions just there, just on the umpire.
Yes.
It's what's going on. So a ball in, deep in Waikere's attack. Over the back, it's Heusler. Gives it a bit of a pitching wedge to the top of the square. Spills towards the goals, but it's the Tigers that managed to get their hands on it just. That was Rosie.
How's the kick?
Oh, this is painful if you're a Loxton supporter right now. A comedy of errors. and a booming kick at goal from the Magpies there in Lloyd, but it's missed.
The Loxton defender could have just rushed the point. He decided to turn blindly and kick over his left shoulder to the top of the goal square where two Waikerie opponents were standing.
So kick in, Jesse Will dropped it, but managed to get the second bite at it. And the wobbly old kickaways found the Magpies. They're going to take this one to the scoreboard side. Umpire's called a free. I think kicking in danger. So it's Loxton with the free. They're going to run out of time pretty soon. 24 minutes gone. Second quarter, 5-room football for the Riverland Motor Group. The Kia Sorrento. Refined, never tamed. There it is, half time. Waikerie Magpies, 6-8-44. Loxton Tigers, 1-4-10. Loxton need some answers at half time. That misty rain is continuing. We do have a big second half to come here at 5-room football for the Riverland Motor Group. We'll go back to the Sideline View studio and go around the grounds with Trevor Scott. Kate Hilton's been the big in. He obviously was doing a bit at West Adelaide through the under-18s, and I think even had a crack at some senior stuff down there, but he's now fully committed to the Magpies, and the Magpie supporters are pretty happy about that one.
He got told to mention Cade's mother, Paris Hilton.
Oh, okay, right. Oh, Travis.
Good joke, that
yeah,
one.
Yes, I was waiting for that
has
one.
Trev got a drum roll in the...
Yeah, I'm not sure if we were quite ready for that one there, Dupes. It is half-time. Siren sounding to tell the teams there's a couple of minutes left. Waikerie 6-8-44 to the Loxton Tigers, 1-4-10. Let's go deep in thought here, Dupes. Half-time. I think the Waikerie discussion would have been pretty good. Let's keep it up. That's going all right. What's working's working. Loxton, what do you think was said at half-time?
Oh, I think the message from the Loxton coach would have been, obviously, the obvious thing was the skill level wasn't A-grade standard, in my opinion, that quarter. Much to do with the way Waikerie were pressuring them, obviously, but they just need to go back to basics, Loxton. Get their hands on the ball, control it for a few minutes here and there, get it inside their half and keep it in there and just try and turn the scoreboard over. It's a low-scoring game, It's 6-1, and we're saying, it's a big margin on a wet day, but it's still a low score. There's still a chance, Loxton, if they can get some early goals.
Well, absolutely. I mean, you think about that scoreline, 44 plays 10, but on a wet day like today, 3 goals makes a pretty quick difference. Yeah. And that can be done quickly.
Yeah, and you've got a half of football to peg that back. So you go in at three-quarter time and maybe just take a couple of goals off the lead.
Yep.
Make it 4 goals in the last quarter. Give yourself a target and let's see if we can beat it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think, get to three-quarter time knowing you're still in reach. I think Trev in the 5RM Connector Sideline View studio might have some updates for us. Trev? Absolutely it is, and we speak about Berry's early form there, leading at quarter time. This could be their day. Just seeing the conditions here, I wouldn't say they have improved a little bit. That misty rain has somewhat gone away, but there is a lot of mud on this Loxton Oval today.
Berry in the game at half time? That's what I heard.
What was it? 3 goals.
Yeah, okay. Well, their pace up forward would be troubling on a wet day.
Yeah. Kruger, Maroney, those small forwards that Berry do have, they can put a lot of goals away pretty quickly.
How's Brewer been going?
Yeah.
This last time I watched him play.
Yeah, certainly. And, the transfer window still has another 15 days to roll, so who knows who could
suggesting
pop up.
A few clubs might...
Oh, I think there could be a couple that pop up. I think Loxton Tigers might be one to watch. I'm hearing a couple of names could be sliding back in over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, but I'm hearing they're recruiting tall players. To me, they've got too many bigs.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yep. I think, and Waikerie probably one of the, I wouldn't say one of the shorter sides going around, but there's a lot of these smaller running versatile players. Talk about Kate Hilton, Lockie Nitschke, these guys that can run all day. A couple of bigger bodies too in there. Jared B's starting in the middle, I see. And there it is, second half underway here at Loxton 5RM football. And umpire Kylan Beach just had another second crack at that one. So ball up it is. No one got their hands on it in the ruck. Burgermeister picked it up off the deck, and he's going to get a free for being taken too high. And that's Brad Burgermeister. So he's just looking for someone to pass. They're all screaming for it. Takes the football to the grandstand side to a contest. Punched forward. Loxton get their hands on it. Tackle without the footy. They say play on it is. And there's Cooper Macareth. Good kick into the attacking 50, but intercept from Luke Harder from Loxton, unable to mark it.
That's holding the ball.
Umpire says play on. Couple of loose taps there from Braden to Prince, and he gets a booming kick away, but it's gone straight to his direct opponent in Brad Burgermeister for the Magpies, who's now on the grandstand wing. Quick handball.
Over to Luke Exton. Kicks up towards centre half forward. Spenceley gets in, couldn't take it. The Prince tries to fight at ground level. Spenceley again. Gets a beautiful tackle laid there by Bailey Bowgen. The umpire's going to throw it up. Just joined us, 46-11, Waikerie lead. Second half of Riverland football.
5RM football for the Riverland Motor Group. Braden DePrince couldn't quite get his hands on that one. They try to drive through the wall here, the Waikerie Magpies, and Jared B with the footy. It'll be a ball up just outside the painted 50. Good tap over the back from De Prince, found Harder. He got a socker on the ground while he was getting tackled, but it's been intercepted by Chambers from the Magpies, who finds Jared B. That was a very short 15 metres, but the mark it is. And he's just getting the hurry up, drills it over the painted 50. Loxton looking hungry to drive this one out, but great stuff from Cade Hilton. Finds Cooper Macareth, kicks to the pocket, drops short, out of bounds. A little bit unlucky there, the Magpies.
Smart footballer, Cooper, isn't he? He stood outside the contest, waited for the handball, and then went to kick inside.
Yeah, this is his conditions today.
It's going to be thrown in. Loxton with the tap. Shay Lange roves the ball. He kicks out. But he kicks to a 2-on-1. Exton floats back. Takes the mark. The veteran of Waikerie, Luke Exton, looks up. Decides to chip a little bit forward. Intercept mark for Loxton now.
So the Magpies now trying to hold station, but it's Loxton with the free, and great intercept mark from Luke Exton again. He's had the ball more in the last 30 seconds than I reckon he did for a fair while that last quarter. Great player too, Luke Exton. Now it's Loxton. They're hungry for the footy. It was Campbell that got the kick away. It's getting close to the boundary, punched over. They'll get a ball in, but just. Harley Campbell certainly been one of the stars of the Loxton side this year.
Wait, Will Gucci, has he gone off injured? Have we just not called his name today?
He started the game, but I haven't seen him since. You are right. We'll have to keep an eye on the bench there. Now it's Jesse Will. He walked the footy over the line and will get a ball in. If it was another couple of metres, you'd almost push for a deliberate there. But anyway. So a ball in. Grandstand side, Riverland football on 5RM. Braden De Prince pricks it out of the ruck, but he was tackled as he tried to get his kick away. Paddles it forward. Luke Harder got a hand on it, but now it's loose out to Jake Spency for the Magpies. Tries to hit up Jared B, but he couldn't get it. Now Jacob Evans for the Tigers takes the game on. Kicks into the 50. Dropped short of flight. He couldn't quite snap it up. Loose footy out the side to Kasolki. The Tigers desperately need something. 46 plays 11. A trail. And we'll get a ball up. We'll say 30 out from Loxton's goal. No one able to take the tap. Harley Campbell got his hands on it. That second bounce there, but another ball up it is. Loxton desperately the first goal of this third quarter. Finds Jesse Will. He was tackled and walked over the line again, and we'll get a ball in this time. Just need someone to take the game on. I thought I saw a bit there with Jacob Evans.
I want to see a 5-possession end-to-end goal, Lockie. Something to get excited about. Over to Bevan for the Magpies. Picks it up. It's going to be Glacken. Gets his boots smothered. Loxton again. Nash Andrew for the Magpies. God, this is hard to commentate, let alone watch. Picked up by Burgermeister. Goes towards Smith. Loxton trying with the footy. Kick out of bounds. Riley Walton.
And we'll get a ball in just on the 50-metre boundary line.
Everyone that's told me Loxton have improved, I've got some doubts at the moment. Picked up from Harder. Kicks towards centre-half forward. Ball's going to drop on the ground. Can they do something? Just pick the ball up and kick it through the goals. They do. They do. Finally. They call the advantage and they've got a goal. Thank God for that. Romeo kicks it.
Ross Romeo with the goal for the Tigers. They're first in over an hour. It's been a while.
It's been a half since they've kicked a goal. They've got one. I don't know how guys can sit through and coach this level of football, Lockie, to be honest with you.
Bit frustrating there, Doobs. Well,
I think we've actually got a past coach watching the live stream at the moment too, just quietly.
Well, we could sense that, but it would have been heartbreaking too if Loxton had to take the free kick and missed that one. Luckily it went through. I tell you what. 46 plays 17 on the Value Care scoreboard. The Tigers have responded after half-time, albeit just.
And as stupid as it is only a 29-point margin. A couple of goals, it's game on.
You reckon within 3 goals at three-quarter time?
18 points.
All right.
Up they go. It's going to be to Prince, the big man of the competition. Best ruckman in the comp too, I reckon. Couldn't win the tap. Goes the clear, and umpire's going to throw it up again. Umpire Matt Grummett, the best in the business. One of the great umpires in Riverland football. De Prince wins it, looks for Harder, comes out, Loxton Frikasolki. They fumble the ball. They get the handball over to Will. Short kick across. Finds the teammate. Good play. It's going to be Bailey Bowden. Gets caught hold of the ball. Go back and take your kick, son.
As this 5-hour football for the Riverland Motor Group. And Hoisler for the Magpies takes the free, takes it to the scoreboard side. And a couple of link-up kicks here. There's Kate Hilton. Like you say, Dupes, there's clean possessions. 1, 2, 3. Waikerie have certainly had more of that. Their efficiency rate is a lot higher.
Efficiency?
Ridiculously higher.
I've seen 1945 motor vehicles are more efficient than Loxton are at the moment, Lockie.
I like it. The lights are on at Loxton. The rain might have stopped for now, but the Tigers still need some bright sparks to get some goals. Oh, Cooper Macarith goes through traffic. It's a bit of keepings off
Harder
on half-back for the Tigers. So they stop a forward entry from Waikerie, but they go back into traffic.
Yeah, and what does Killer from Waikerie say if Luke Harder's marking the ball at centre half-back? He's saying it's a win for us.
Yeah, he's not kicking goals.
No,
yeah.
They move it forward through Salmon. There were big raps on this kid. Looks across. Finds Langy. Just floats off in the fence. Doesn't lock the man up. Gets plenty of the ball. Over to Will. Jesse Will kicks inside. Loose man everywhere.
Oh,
just.
just.
And a mark to Kennedy at centre half forward.
The hearts are in the mouth for a few Loxton supporters there because Jesse Will had to have a couple of bites at that one to mark it. So he'll go back for the Tigers.
Yep. In all seriousness, though, Lockie, the last couple of minutes, Loxton have started to find the little targets. You know, little chip kicks, hit the target up. It hasn't been great to watch, but they're starting to get a bit of football.
They certainly need it. So, what have we got here? 8.5 minutes gone. Third quarter, Riverland footy on 5RM. Jesse Will with a shot at goal. Has it made the accuracy guidelines? No, it hasn't.
Yeah, and the chance you're going to take in low-scoring games, especially when you know the team you're playing is the 16 shots at goal and you've only had the 7. But the Magpies will play on the Ben Smith, the vice-captain, young Smithy. Dad up there having a couple of stouts watching his son play. Exton for Waikerie comes up. Big Burgermeister, big strong unit at centre half forward, takes the mark. Looks up, gets a lead from Braun. Decides to play on and kick it a bit further. Chips across to that man, Sumner. The man of elusive skills on the left foot. Burns his teammate in the centre of the ground and kicks a worm burner inside the no one. Picked up by Eagle for Loxton. Handball's back. He turns it over. Smith for the Magpies picks it up. Drops his head, lowers his eyes. Hits that man. Waikerie on fire now. Good use of the ball. Got it over to Mitchell Hahn. Hit the target, the young Hilton. 4 or 5 clean touches, you get an easy shot at goal. Football is an easy game when you can control the ball through marking.
Absolutely. So Kate Hilton, he's already kicked one today for his second. The young Magpie directly in front. He's pretty happy and easy as you like. That's the Magpies' 7th goal of the game. And they take the lead back out to where it was at halftime. The Tigers just 18. Waikerie Magpies 7 goals 10. Doing a couple of changes here. So just seeing what the Caden Evans just rolling into the midfield now for the Tigers. What do you think, Dave? So 52 plays 18 on the Value Care scoreboard. The visiting Magpies have controlled this game.
In amongst these Loxton supporters, like I'm actually a bit scared to say what I actually think.
Right,
let's talk amalgamations.
It started with a bit of promise for the Tigers, but now Braden DePrince, the ruckman for the Tigers, he tried to pick it out of the ruck and do it himself and get another free kick. He'll get a ball up here.
I think it is fair to be noted they have got a lot of players out of their team today, Loxton. And I believe the injury to Gucci hasn't helped the matters, but...
So Gucci didn't play the game prior to the bye as well, so...
Yep,
hopefully he can get back on deck soon.
Yep.
Here's Jesse Will now for the Tigers. He went back into traffic but managed to get through a couple. There was Evans, drives it into the attacking 50. Can someone mark it? No, they can't, but it doesn't matter because Bailey Bowden puts it through the middle. And the Tigers have said, Travis Dubrich, we are still in this one. Just when you think they're out, they managed to hang in there just. 3rd goal of the day for the Tigers. They trail Waikerie, 7 goals, 10-52. Loxton now 3-6. 24. It goes without saying the Tigers are going to need the next one here.
Well, they're just going to try something different. You know, they seem to try and patch problems with their better players. Does that make sense to me? Like
I said,
get some speed in the middle. Like you've got some young guys across half forward now. A bit of speed works good. Take a chance. Take Langy out of the fence where he's running off and give him a chance up on a wing or something. Create something.
Tap from De Prince doesn't go too far, and umpire's called a free. The Loxton Tigers will get one here. A booming kick from Campbell. It's at the top of the paint at 50. Bailey Bougen couldn't quite mop it up there as well. He's in there. So's Evans. We'll go again, just on the painted 55 in football for the Riverland Motor Group and the Ford Ranger. Test drive today, East Terrace, Loxton. Heusler for the Magpies. Booming kick out of the... bit of a hard hit there, but Rashudo was in that. Play on is the call.
They're going a bit harder now, the Tigers. They've a bit of fight. Waikerie win the ball. There's a fight behind the crowd. We'll just keep watching. You watch that, I'll watch the footy, Lockie.
Right.
They kick up towards half forward. Picked up there by that man Hahn for the Magpies. There's a flying shot at the top of the goal square. Sumner's running back. Oh, it's going to get out of bounds. Oh, it's a minor score. Spenceley being dealt with hard. He gets up a bit ginger. But now the Tigers are showing a bit of fight. Can they do something on the back of that? Like that, what do I see in there, Lockie?
Well, I see the person who might have been in the middle of that little scuffle was... possibly the man of the match so far, Cooper Macareth. Anyway, we'll keep an eye out for that.
They're out there. They're out, Loxton. A good kick there from Eagle. Hits Tregeagle. Comes out, looks for the big right at centre half forward. Couldn't take the mate. Got to put it up and let him pull the jukes to it. Waikerie win the ball back. It's going to be Colbert. Big Colbert goes right in the motorbike. Goes pretty good in the ruck too. Just kicks long. Looking for that man, Rashuto. Couldn't take it. Couldn't get to the contest. Burgermeister flew. Couldn't take it. Eagle for Loxton goes in. Oh, gets dealt with by Rashuto. Picks it up. Goes bang. Good kick inside. Mac to drop mark there to that man Hahn.
Cale Smith, his direct opponent. Must be said he's keeping a tab on Mitch Hahn, Cale Smith, today. We haven't seen as much as we have in the past of Mitch Hahn. But anyway, still a target.
There he is, Macareth. Under the packs again.
Just holding it inside and then just...
I'll tell you what, he's lucky to get done holding the ball there.
Yeah, just sitting. It was one of those...
pushed it out deliberately.
Just waiting for the umpire to blow the whistle for a ball up.
Do you reckon Cooper might be a bit of a rat bag?
Well, I'm not sure. Anyway, he was just having a bit of a chat to a few Loxton players before. Now the Magpies through Bevan. It's a wobbly kick to the top of the goal square, and they're going to have another shot at goal here.
Yeah, good forwards play in front, especially on a wet day. Stephen Braun take the chest mark at the top of the goal square.
They lead by 31 points on the Value Care scoreboard.
And just looking down here, it looks like Gucci's got the hamstring iced up there. Lockie?
Yeah, it could be. So he won't be coming back on. I also just looking at the Waikerie bench too. Jake Spenceley came off. Oh, just watch this. Shot at goal from Braun, puts it through. And that's the Magpies' second of the quarter.
Yeah. So go along to 7-11 now to, what was it, 8-11? Scoreboard to be updated.
Just keep an eye out for that
8 goals 11 to 3 goals 6.
Magpies with 2 goals this quarter.
And lots of pointing and finging by the Loxton coaches here out in the Oval.
And in a close competition that we have, reasonably speaking, at the moment in the Riverland Football League, those wins that you can pinch in these situations, or on the flip side of that, don't pinch, can be very costly come round 15-16.
Yeah, I don't know what Nobby's ratings are, but Waikerie are playing finals, in my opinion.
Ball back in the centre, 5 in football for the Riverland Motor Group. 16 minutes gone, third quarter. A couple of link-up handballs. Loxton, they've got to be within 3 goals at three-quarter time to be a chance. That's what we think here at 5RM footy anyway.
Good
they
tackle.
Still trail. Tristan Gaiman with the footy. He had it for a long time, but umpire says my ball.
It's going to be Wright and Colbert to go at it. Good tap by Wright. Picked up by Campbell for Loxton. Just kicks into the corridor. Waikerie player in Lockie Nitschke just darts back and takes a good mark. Looks inside. Gets a lead there from this big fella. Gee, he's been good today. He's been high. High in the best players.
So
big Jack Burgermeister.
Decides to wheel around and give it a small kick. Not quite over the painted 50 yet. The Tigers got there first. Can they make something out of this? Luke Salmon on the rebound. Takes it to the scoreboard wing.
It's just a poor decision kick. Let's just kick it out to the boundary line on a 1v2. Lower the eyes, son. Kick the 20-metre pass. Hit the target. Keep control of the football.
He had flight as a target, but it just went a little bit too wide and went over the line. So Exton with the free. Small chip-up kick. Spills over the back. The Tigers, kick and hope type approach. Rolls again. Now inside their attacking 50. But it's the Magpies' precision once again is getting them out of trouble here, and it has got them over the boundary line, and we'll get a ball in. 17 and a half minutes gone. Third quarter Riverland football on 5RM for the Riverland Motor Group and the Kia Sorrento. Refined, never tamed. A ball in here. 7:11:59 plays 3:6:24. It's the Magpies with the lead. Can the Tigers make something out of this? They have. And that's a goal to Bailey Bowden. So, Tigers are hanging in this one just. Going to need a couple more before three-quarter time to still a hope.
I reckon one more. If they can get it to around that 20 points, 18 to 20 points, give them a chance. Maybe we're being optimistic, Lockie. Just trying to keep the listeners'
absolutely
appetite up and about so they don't turn over and listen to the gardening show on the ABC or something.
59 plays 30 on the Value Care scoreboard. Just 29 points. You are... If you're right. To me, I think it's... If it's under 20 points at three-quarter time, I think the Tigers could take a little bit... Well, they get just that psychological edge to know that 3 kicks and we're back in this one. 4 goals on a day like today.
They've got to keep playing the way they have been the last sort of 5 to 10 minutes. A bit more direct, a bit more speed on the ball. Good tap there from Wright. Pumps it forward. Waikerie put Braun in the middle. He wins it over towards Jared B. Kicks out towards centre wing out of side. Oh, the player is going to run through. Ben Smith gets hold of it. Looks indoors. Always look at the corridor, the Magpies. First look is always inside. Now they go out. Find Geem on the other wing. Cross the ball beautifully. Kicks down towards the flank. Out he comes, big Jack Burgermeister again. Front and square, Sumner. Sumner on the left foot, bang! It's Cade Hilton lace out.
He's already kicked 2 today, Cade Hilton.
That's how football should be played. Look inside, get the inside option, get it outside, move it forward. Precision passing, Sumner lace out. Hilton to finish the work. As he comes in, he's got the orange boots. It's fading back for a goal.
Lovely stuff. Cade Hilton, his third for the day. And certainly a contender for a Young Charger award this afternoon. And I'm not sure if he's still eligible, but if he is, best first-year player in Riverland A grade. Mark my word, he's going to be a hard player to beat come the end of the year.
Yep.
I'm not sure if he is still eligible.
What's the eligibility on that? Is it like under 20 games or something?
You can play a few.
I reckon he's played A grade for 3 years on and off, between playing under 18s. And
I think there is a cut-off, though. I think he can play maybe 10 games sporadically before...
Is it like the AFL? If you get reported, you're ineligible for the Rising Star?
Not sure on that one. But...
666 indiscretion. This is the worst rule in football, I reckon.
Yeah. Into time on now. Luke Harder picked it out of the ruck. He gave it a booming kick into their 50. The Tigers, good mark from Bailey Bowden.
He's come to play in the third quarter.
So, you're going to go back for a shot. You'll be kicking from 35, 40 out. Almost directly a slight angle, but wouldn't really matter too much, I would have thought.
A couple of crumbing goals. And now a set shot from 40. Bowden comes in. That's a beautiful strike of the football. And that's a goal.
If you don't mind, the Tigers respond.
Just kicked 3 in the quarter. Game's starting to open up now.
The Tigers now out to 5 goals, 6.
But again, it's more direct football. win the clearance, kick it long, give your forwards a chance. Takes the mark, Bougen, goes back and kicks the goal.
65 plays, 36 on the Value Care scoreboard. Magpies still with the lead. Their scoring has slowed down a bit.
I've actually got Waikerie for 9 goals, so let's
check.
check your record there, Lockie.
We'll keep an eye out for that one as we just watch this. The Magpies now get the clearance up to half forward. Managing to reel that one back in is Lloyd. Tigers had it, but it's holding the ball, and that's Rollins. He had no option. Lloyd now with the free for the Magpies. Quick handball back to Sumner on his left. Inside 50. Spills over the back. They're going to get a free here. Loxton. So pushing the back.
It's always good to watch the left footer, isn't it?
Yeah,
just smooth.
Eagle now. He took his free. Dropped by Smith in the back pocket, but still play on. Finds Drew Kasolki. The possession football going on. 22 and a half minutes gone. Third quarter Riverland football on 5RM for the Riverland Motor Group. Went through them all. Clean bowled. Tristan Geeman out the back. Turns. Kicks him board. Oh, big hit there between Rollins and Lloyd. And there's a little bit of feeling out there now. There's been a bit all day.
It's going to be a free kick for Rollins for the second hit.
Yeah.
He's given the good hip and shoulder, and he's gone back and given him another one.
Jake Spenceley will get the free kick here. Is he going to handball it to Sumner? No. So Jake Spenceley with the free. I tell you what, there's a bit of feeling out there today, Doobs. So Spenceley, small kick over the top, finds Sumner. Thought about playing on and then chose not to. Getting the hurry up from the umpire to play on. Wheels inboard. Lovely kick to the contest. No one able to mark it. Spenceley crumbed the footy back again. He was tackled. And it's going to be too high. He's going to get the free kick. And that was there. And although the Loxton supporters might not agree, Doobs, that's a free in every grade of football.
He looks to play on. No, Sumner wanted a little handball. He's not going to take it. It's going to go back. Well, out of range, we'll just try and set it up. Good kick inside. Well intercepted by the Loxton player there, and Will. He's been okay. He wins the footy back and just goes short towards Evans. He's had a good game, the young fella. And Jacob Evans comes across to Harder. Luke Harder, left foot. Hits the target up to Tregeagle. Just keeping control of it. This is a better build-up. They go out wide. So 5 kicks. 5 hit the targets, and they go again. Now they find the corridor kick to Jacob. Jacob Evans right in the centre of the ground. You look up. Forwards need to move for him. They do now. They goes long. Well done by the big fella. Flight couldn't take it. Pulls on the ground. I think the Prince has drifted forward. Umpire circling. I think they're going to throw it up. Or are they going to hold it in? Umpire's now going to throw it up.
So 24, nearly 25 minutes gone. Third quarter Riverland football on 5RM. Just checking the Value Care scoreboard, but it's the Magpies with the lead. Loxton have caught up, albeit just. Still on for a big fourth quarter here at Loxton this afternoon. Doing it all thanks to the Riverland Motor Group and the Kia Sportage. Check it out, it's Riverland Kia, East Terrace, Loxton. Here he is again, Cade Hilton. Good pick up out of the ball up. Small kick. Finds Lloyd, I reckon that is.
He's been good.
Yeah. Another one of these young Waikerie Chargers that goes all right.
Yeah, he wants some junior medals at Riverland level. So they circle around. Ball goes out of bounds. Over to the hockey oval. Scoreboard 8. Well, it's got Waikerie 8-11-65. 5-6-36. I don't think 8-11 equals 65. I think 9-11 might equal 65, Lockie.
I'm just going through my scorers here. 4, 2.
So, you do the maths. I'll watch the footy. It's going to be the Magpies now through the centre of the ground. Good kicking from B. Up towards Rashudo. Couldn't take the mark. And three-quarter time, the Magpies, they go in with a good break. I think 9-11 to 65 to 5-6-36.
Thank you, Travis. It's going to be a big fourth quarter at 5am football here at Loxton. We must check in with the Connectus studio with Trevor Scott at the sideline view and find out what's happening around the grounds. What, Trev? Well, they kicked the first, was it? They were a goal at quarter time, weren't they?
Well,
wow.
Wow,
Is the Berry Oval still underwater, or have they managed to pump that off? Heard it was a bit of a lake this morning. Yeah. Thank you, Trevor, doing a fine job as always. Fourth quarter we're at to start here at Loxton. It's the Magpies with a comfortable lead, but the Tigers are still in it. 65 plays 36. Tigers are going to need the first goal if they're a chance. It goes without saying. Travis Dubrich.
Yeah, very much so to Prince. Not unlucky.
Managed to move this one out the way. Just three-quarter time nutrition was a little bit late there, but we managed to get that one done. Tap away, and the Tigers managed to make something out of this. Even they're attacking 50. Just watching what's going on here. Got the Loxton Tigers out the back of the contest. The misty rain has started to fall back in here, Doobs.
I'm back, mate.
Oh, good. And they're going to get a free kick here. The Tigers. This could be something that starts at a 25. Right, so straight in front, they're going to get a shot.
He's Belgian lining up for his fourth goal.
After a pretty quiet first half, he's popped up in the third quarter. Puts it away. So the Tigers respond. The margin now back under 25 points. 6-6 Loxton go to the Waikerie Magpies. 9-11, 65 on the Value Care scoreboard. Just over a minute gone, fourth quarter Riverland football on 5RM for McDonald's Renmark. And spicy shaker fries and spicy chicken McNuggets back at Macca's. Check them out today. Back to the centre it goes. So 65 plays 42. We haven't quite got that 20-point margin, under 20-point margin just yet, Doobs, but it's getting closer.
Up they go again. The Prince and Burgermeister picked up by B for Waikerie. Over towards Spenceley's back on the ground and kicks towards centre half forward. Big Jack Burgermeister flies, couldn't take the mark. Out the back, Hilton snaps. It's bouncing through for a goal.
So Cade Hilton with his fourth goal of the day. And just as we thought Loxton were getting back into it, the Magpies just put that little wedge back in there.
Yeah, again, get the clearance, go long, and you can't underestimate the work Jack Burgermeister's done at centre half forward. He crunches another pack, brings the ball to ground, Hilton front and square, snaps the goal. I think he's probably got the 3 votes at the moment, Big Jack. I think he's gone past Cooper.
He could be the Murray Pioneer Man of the Match award. Right, okay, we'll keep an eye out for that one. It's going to be a tough one to work that one out. The misty rain has just started to fall back in here now. Just under 3 minutes gone, fourth quarter. Harder tried to rove the footy, but he was held. Spenceley was bumped, and that's a free kick.
Oh, they're getting into Jake now. He wins the free kick over to B. Jared kicks up towards centre half forward. Bevan comes out, couldn't take it, goes again, slides under, handles it out towards Heusler. Heusler for the Magpie, shrugs a tackle, comes back in board on the left foot. Kicks up towards that man, at full forward. Is it Rashudo? No, it's Hahn, couldn't take it. Loxton through their young key defenders. Out towards Roti, he gets it out towards
and was Rollins there.
And the 2 young blokes combine for the ball up.
So a ball up. 25 out from Waikere's goal. Tapped towards the top of the goal square. Harder got in there first. He was dumped, and that'll be a free kick. Just saying before, we've seen... Oh, just watch this here. They take the kick out. No, it drops short. The Magpies turn. Kick at goal. Has it made it?
No.
It hasn't. It was Mitch Hahn that tried to put that one through. You're just watching some of these contests, and I'm not saying Loxton are putting a tag on Jake Spenceley, but they're certainly watching what he's doing at the ball ups.
Of course they are. Yeah.
At what point do you want to just say to Loxton players, just try and get the footy?
Yeah, well,
they're spending too much energy trying to take a player out of the contest.
I think it results because Spenceley was trying to go to harder.
Yeah.
And then Waikerie started to play the Ring a Rosie game, and Loxton followed. But be that as it may, Jared B for the Magpies with another disposal up towards centre half forward. Players will fly, comes on the ground. That man Hilton again picks it up on the snap. It's going to come back for a minor score.
The lights are on at full noise now here at Loxton. 5RM football for McDonald's Renmark.
You got a
supporting local sport.
You got a forward line of Hilton, Makarov, Rashudo, and you got the big bullocking man Jack Burgermeister. You got some goals up there, haven't you?
Yeah. They are going to be, and this team's only getting better. I'm not saying Barmera Monash and Renmark Rovers are just sitting at that point and they're not going to improve this year, but Waikerie are on a very much an upward trajectory.
I think one of Renmark and Barmera won't play in the grand final. There you go.
You've heard it here at 5RM football for McDonald's Renmark. Over the back of the contest from the kick in. The Tigers through Rollins managed to get it to Harder. Harder kick up the line, but it's going to be intercepted by Magpies, and they do a good job at it as always. Harry Galacken.
Oh, he's a good player.
Kicks and finds Spenceley, the number 2. Inboard, cricket pitch side he goes to the 32 of Heusler. Into the attacking 50. Intercept from Loxton, but it doesn't matter because the Magpies are going to have another crack at this one. Oh, and there's a bit of noise around the place, Doobs. What's going on? We haven't seen this weather in Riverland football in a long time. The Magpies now through the 26 Ben Smith. He's kicked it. And you can hear by the crowd roar that he's a fan favourite from the Magpies. And the Magpies add another player to their long list of goal kickers today.
Of course, his old man, he's in the crowd up there, Big Graham. He's a big outswing bowler for the Waikerie
cricket team of some sort back in the day.
A big swing bowler, one of the best. He'll like us saying that too, because he listens to your call most weeks, Lockie.
Oh, that's good to hear. We like fans. 79 plays 42 on the Value Care scoreboard. What do we got? 6.5 minutes gone, fourth quarter.
I think he used to call himself the Terry Alderman of Waikerie.
Right. Loving these nicknames this afternoon, Doobs. And as you called it earlier, the Precinct Cup. Jared B got the handball from around the back of the free kick, but Loxton managed to get their hands on it, and that was Bailey Bowden. He's probably one of Loxton's best in the second half. Gave it a 9-iron kick. It went about 10 metres in the air, but didn't go too far, and they argue over it, and we'll go again. Just seeing Tim Bevan come off here. Not sure if that one's a rest up now, Timmy, or if it's a just a breather.
Might be getting a bit cold out there for him.
One of the senior players in the side now.
One of Nobby Norton's favourites to come back on, young Lockie Nitschke.
Yeah, one of the favourites at Five Round Football. The wind now starting to pick up a little bit, favouring the Bukpanong Road end. It is Five Round Football from McDonald's Renmark. Spicy shaker fries and spicy chicken nuggets are back. Loxton makes something out of this. They're going to have to be quick. 7.5 minutes gone, but it's the Magpies, Doobs, that take it into their attacking 50.
Oh, good tackle. They get out of trouble, the Tigers, do they? They're circling. Work from Big Eagle back there, just gets the ball out wide and they can kick it along and get it out of bounds. And they can reset. But of course, last touch, so Heusler. The boy from Morgan. He's going to have the free kick now. He's going to give it off. Might be big brawny out there.
The wipers are on in the cars here at Loxton this afternoon.
Big Burgermeister. They pump it along to the top of the goal square. Push out from Hahn. Out the back. Snap. Minor score. So Waikerie now 11-13. 11-14, 80 to Loxton 6-6, 42. It's going to be a win for the Magpies.
Yeah, it's been an impressive performance. After that first goal from Loxton, it really has been.
And as the impressive performance of their coach, he stood out there in the rain for the whole match. Pretty much.
Got the short sleeves on too.
Yeah. Good coaching credentials. He's doing a good job transforming this club back into the powerhouse it should be. Comes in towards full forward. Players circle around. It's going to be Hahn. Gets belted there. They pick it up. Oh, couldn't get the shot on goal. Loxton won't be denied. And just ball it up. No,
yes.
They're going to keep it going.
Cooper Mack got it, but now the Tigers, Bailey Bowden gets a kick away. It looks for Jesse Will, the captain of the Tigers. But it's all the Magpies now, or a couple of slip-ups. Doesn't matter, they'll hold it in, and we'll get a ball up. We might have a score update. Trev, what have you got? Yeah, looking forward to that. It'll be a big day at Berry if they were to get a win today over their rivals, Barmera and Monash. So the Magpies on the road here today at Loxton. And just after that ball up, it's a push in the back. Free kick to Loxton. It's approaching the 10-minute mark. 42 plays 80. They're on the road. Loxton, can they make something out of this one? Back inboard. Oh, straight into a Waikerie player. And that lovely flowing play just stops.
Out to Hilton on centre wing. Out of side. He kicks down towards Big Bergie. Couldn't take it. It was at his feet. Ball on the ground and he'll just hover over the boundary line. They're going to keep it in. No, umpire will throw it in. No, it's going to be a free kick to Loxton. Being held off the ball. Oh, and he's given a don't argue to go along with it.
Oh no. A little bit of a free kick with GST, is it there, Doobs? Seeing what's going on here, they're still not moving too far, are they, for this contest? I reckon there's a Loxton player that's just taking a bit of time to...
Yeah.
Okay. So...
And the man I think is best on the ground might just have got a yellow card.
Yes. Cooper Mackerus coming off for a... well, that'll be it for him for the game. 11 minutes gone, fourth quarter. That's a yellow card. So,
but you take that as his coach because that's what he brings. He brings that fierce, competitive mongrel to it. Yeah, and he gives the be quiet the Loxton crowd. I like that too.
Oh.
Good on him.
Yeah, and
that's I love that sort of stuff. That's great.
Yeah, it's the characters of the game that make our league great. And you know, we need more of that, you know.
Remember a Renmark player giving the finger to the crowd a couple of years ago?
Yeah. There can be a few fines and warnings for that these days, but I think what Cooper Mack was doing there was somewhat classy, all things considered. Loxton now try to wobble it into their attacking 50, but intercept from Jared B.
He's been really good.
Yeah, he's going to be in their top 6. So is this guy, Kate Hilton. Read it off the back of the play. Kicks it into the 50. Can someone mark this one? Lloyd's running for it. It's a foot race. Going to be socketed through. A bit of a push.
I think it's bounced through
That's
for a goal.
gone through.
He's kicked that from the wing.
Kate Hilton. That is an 80-metre goal. No word of a lie.
And he's kicked 5.
Another contender for the Murray Pioneer Man of the Match today.
Tell you what, it's going to be hard to split him.
Well, he's already got the Young Charger Award, which is the best on ground for under 21, so I don't think anyone's taken that away from him.
5 goals in a wet match is going to be hard to beat.
I
still like Burgermeister's game.
Phenomenal effort.
Hasn't got the goals, Bergie, has he? But he's certainly...
Kicked one behind.
He certainly is bullocking work and never gets outmarked and brings it to the ground. Has helped this young, opportunistic Waikerie forward line.
Well, you see a lot of the good sides through the years. They've had a key target who doesn't necessarily kick a lot of goals themselves, but they just bring it to ground. And a team like Waikerie, and I'd even say Berry and other sides as well, got those coming forwards that can read it and kick goals.
Yep. Loxton try and win the ball out of the centre clearance. Gee, it must be getting heavy work in there now. It's getting very muddy out there.
Yeah, 86 plays, 42 on the Value Care scoreboard. 13 minutes gone, fourth quarter.
They go again. The Prince couldn't win it. It's going to be a free kick. Free kick for Loxton.
It's Campbell.
He'll chip it in. Not much for kick. Just a soccer out of nothing there from Sammy Chambers. They'll pick it up again, the Tigers. They come with Bougen running around. He's sniffing another goalsy. On the right foot, top of the goal square. He marks it anyway. Sorry, it's going to be Bougen at the goal square. Yeah.
He's been Loxton's top goal scorer so far. He's kicked 4. And this be number 5. They trail 86-42 currently. 5-room football for McDonald's Renmark. Shot on goal, 20 out, 45-degree angle. Kicks on the way. Easy as you like, that's a goal.
Yeah, he's kicked 5 as well. So let's not go away from his performance, Lockie.
Bailey Bougen with, he certainly, well, you'd have to be in Loxton's best.
Well, he's kicked 5 of their 7 goals. Always been a prestigious talent.
Would you have him best at the moment?
Oh, look, he's 5 goals.
It's hard not to, which is frustrating.
His first half, he's a bit quiet, and his second half's been really, really good. So, that signs of a good player. He's going in at half-time, and...
That's what defenders always say. A player can have 5 kicks and get in the best, whereas a defender could have 25 and not. Anyway, ball back at the centre. 14 or nearly 15 minutes gone. Fourth quarter Riverland football on 5RM. A couple of toe pokes. It's a bit like the Soccer World Cup going on at the moment there. Through the puddle. The Ducks have cleared out. Sumner couldn't quite pick it up off the deck. It's in right in the cricket pitch now, and we will go again. She's a bit of a slip and slide out there today. Ball up. Loxton players, a couple running towards it. Kasolki couldn't get it either. Now Kennedy in there. No, Campbell rather in there. Harder. Now Jesse Will. He gets a kick away. Up towards their attacking 50. Can Loxton make something out of this one? Kick around the corner. No one able to mark it. Sam Chambers for the Magpies got a hand in there. But now the Tigers through Kasolki. He picked it up off the deck. Got around one. Got a handball out. Come on, Loxton. You need to get something in. Oh. Heartbreaking for the Tigers. Intercept from the Magpies. Drills it to the boundary line. And that's Lloyd. He'll pick it up. Oh, shakes his opponent in eagle. Lovely kick to inside their 50, all things considered. Loose footy out in front.
Oh, who was it?
Doobs, take it away.
Rashuto! He's kicked the goal. And there you go. There's a highlight of future of the Magpies. Glacken gets the intercept in the back lines, kicks it out the wing. Malachi Lloyd wins the ball, takes a run, kicks it inside. And Ruben Rashudio.
Malachi Lloyd's a player that certainly got more into this game the more it's gone on. And he's going to be a... I'm just looking at this Magpie side, dude. I'm thinking about the other contenders at the moment, being the Renmark Rovers and Barmera Monash. There's a couple of players here. I find it hard.
Oh, look, I'm on the bandwagon, mate.
I'm thinking, I don't know how the Rovers and Barmera Monash are going to line up on all of these players.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unique players for the Magpies that I think are going to be a bit tricky to man up on come the second half of the season.
They're going to be a hard team to beat.
It's a phenomenal effort. 13-14-92 Waikerie, 7-6-48 Loxton Tigers on what is it worst day of conditions football for the year.
They go again, yeah. Can they get the 100 points? That would be an effort in the rain today. Harder wins the clearance up towards full forward. Kennedy comes out, handballs over the top, picked up. It's a snap on goal from that man Bougen. Waikerie will do the discipline thing in the back lines. And we talk about their forward set up, Waikerie, but their back lines has been really good today too. Led by this young guy, Glacken.
A lot of options, the Magpies.
Are they missing anyone today?
I'm trying to think around the grounds, and I don't know. We'll keep an eye out for that one, though.
Any chance of maybe slipping Daniel Nobes in?
Well, playing in Adelaide these days. He'd be a handy target up forward, though. Here's Kate Hilton now. Brings it back inboard. And it's a bit of a training drill for the Magpies. Back to Tristan Gaiman. Oh, it drops short, but the Pies have got plenty of time. And now it's Sam Chambers. Just turns. Takes it up the grandstand wing.
Oh.
Looks for Hahn, and it was pushed over the line by the Loxton opponent in Rothie. So we'll go again. Approaching the 18.5-minute mark, fourth quarter Riverland football on 5 from McDonald's Renmark. Spicy shaker fries are back.
Up they go. Throw in. The Princes battle hard. Colbert. It's a free kick to the Tigers. It's going to be taken by that man Campbell. And towards his forwards. Sammy Chambers gets tackled. Plays on. Unlucky to be caught holding the ball. Glacken picks it up. Good work when the Loxton forwards. They want to hold it in. And they do hold it in and they have a shot. That's a goal. That's a great goal too.
Yeah, that was Caden Evans.
Big cheer in the crowd.
And
that's just trying to find him in the book here, but
23.
23.
Yeah,
gets the goal. And a number of young talent coming through the Loxton system.
They still trail. It's obviously a big margin to overcome. 13-14-92 Waikerie leading Loxton 7-6-54. But this morning, Doobs, I saw the weather, and if you told me there'll be 20 goals kicked and another 15 shots at goal on a day like today, I probably would have laughed. It's been a phenomenal game.
I mean, you could probably say this where I can't, but they're playing very much the way that Loxton North played in the first half of last year.
Yeah, run and carry and take the game on.
Yes.
Yeah, and even when the ball hits the deck, so Loxton now trying to salvage something. They get the clearance, and they're going to get the free play on advantage. No, they're going to bring it back. So the coach, Luke Hart, is going to get a free. He'll be 70 from goal. One would think a little bit too far to just seeing the ball getting handed back there to Jacob Evans. He didn't know who was supposed to mark it. So they're harder with the free. Drills it into the intercepts, yeah. Stephen Braun.
Oh, he's been marking balls in the back lines for the best part of 15 years, hasn't he?
Yeah. Sam Chambers, this defender, dude.
He's a good player.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. They've got some real role players now.
It's 5 football for McDonald's Renmark. Dangerous kick back inboard, yeah. Steve Heusler manages to mark it, gets through traffic. Taking it up the far wing. Stopped short though, and the Tigers managed to salvage a ball up. 21 minutes gone, fourth quarter. 5 Riverland football.
They go again. They're going to span it wide. Chain of handballs and off they go. It's a little kick towards centre half forward. Well done by Rashudo. Picks it up. Handballs over towards that man Hilton. Hilton for number 6. It's not going to go through. It's going to bounce and go out of bounds.
Yeah, the misty rain is continuing in. Kick in from the Waikerie attacking end. Heusler manages to shake his opponent and gets a soccer kick. Gets it to Sumner. Sumner kicks from the boundary, brings it back inboard. Good mark from Loxton.
Yeah, he's been good. Talon in the second half.
Back into the side today. Trying to take the ball up the corridor now, Loxton. You've been telling him to do this for the whole game, Deeps.
Yeah, and that's what you need to do. And they're going to try and punch it inside 50. Yeah. Bougen, bit of class, picks it up. Goes backwards with the handle towards that man Evans. Jacob kicks towards the hot spot. Oh, the Waikerie player just pumps it out. Chance for Loxton out the back if they're quick enough. Waikerie defend well. It's going to be a quick snap on goal from Evans, and that'll be a... Well, the umpire's called touched. He's 2 metres behind the line. I'd like to see the replay of that, but it's a minor score.
Certainly a wet old day at Loxton. That goes without saying. Over 20 mil in the gauge. Great day. Needed it, though. Rainwater tanks have been empty for a lot of places through the Riverland.
I was listening to 5RM's sister station the other day, Magic FM.
Yes.
And they didn't forecast any rain.
Well, I might have to take that one up with the people in the know there.
Ooh.
Just watching this now, you got Jesse Will, the Loxton captain. He's tried his hardest and they'll get a free, the Tigers. Handball back to Will. Now out to Flight. Flight kicks it up to the painted 50. Flies over the top was Campbell. He couldn't mark it. Can the Loxton Tigers make something out of this? A little fighting for the footy. Wheels back inboard. Kick in the left. It was smothered. And Magpies and Loxton Tigers both don't want it. Over the line it goes and we'll get a ball in.
Both teams might be looking for the showers, I reckon. Lockie, pretty cold and wet out there now. They've battled hard.
Certainly a cold afternoon, but when everyone says that we're in a heated commentary box, think again.
Oh.
We're out on the deck, the mezzanine here at Loxton. Steve Heusler now for the Magpies, takes the kick, drills it over the cricket pitch, bounces over the top. Can the Magpies get a late goal? Deep in time on. And we'll get a ball up.
6 is a bag. Can Hilton get the 6?
It's been a good afternoon for highlights. Here he is, Hilton gets a handball out.
Oh, get him on the scorecard. Get him on the
He's
scorecard.
Done it.
He's done it. He has done it, the big fella. Big Jack Burgermeister's kicked a goal. And that caps off a great game at centre half forward.
Had him on the list of goal scorers for the quarter.
Another guy you probably forget how... You probably think he's older than he actually is. I think he played in the Premiership when he was 16 for Waikerie.
Yeah.
Maybe 6 or 7 years ago.
Still studying at university, I'm led to believe. So if you work on those age groups, you're probably looking at
radio school.
In 22, 23, maybe. I don't think he'd be over. He might even be 21 still.
I reckon early about 23, 24 maybe, I think.
Yeah, Bradley Burgermeister as well, his brother, doing the hard work in the ruck today. And so's Jack Calvert, back from the Fink Desert Race last week.
Should be a bit cooler down here, wouldn't it?
Some footy players say, I've got this swim I'm going on, I can't play footy this weekend. Well, maybe have a chat to Jack Colbert about that, He's the toughest off-road motorbike race in Australia, and he's playing footy the next week. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be in the middle of the ground, Loxton. Oh, well done by Malachi Lloyd. I like him. Speed, gets onto it, gets a little kick forward. Good intercept mark by Rowlands. Couple of young key backs for Loxton doing the job. He turns it over though. Picked up by Heusler. The boy from Morgan just pumps it up towards full forward. It's a good fly. Went there by Carl Smith. Gets tackled. Gets the clearing kick out wide. A chance. They call play on. He wanted the mark, did Hahn. Punches it forward. Picked up. Snap on goal from the Magpies. Minor score only.
Unfortunate for the Pies, but it's been their day today. It goes without saying. They're commanding lead at this point. 14-14 plays 8-8 on the Value Care scoreboard. Loxton with the kick in. Drop short. Umpire says take that one back. 26 and a half minutes gone. Some big quarters today.
Well, high scoring game.
It's
I would have thought 8 goals would have won it.
Well, yeah, I was thinking 7-7 today. That was my morning prediction. I went 7-7 will win any game of footy today in the Riverland, but no. Waikerie Magpies had other ideas. The Tigers now think they can score another one late, and they're attacking 50 off the deck. A couple of quick handballs. Run into it, kick the goal. Flight, could he get a soccer onto it? He can't, and that's a minor score.
They've battled hard, the Tigers, but just been out-muscled, really, by a pretty impressive Magpies outfit.
Really was that first half, after half-time it's been pretty even, but you're going into half-time, 6 goals down, it's a tough one to catch up on a day like today.
So they stake their claim, Waikerie, at 14-15-99. Just the 1 point needed to raise the bat to the crowd. I think time might beat them. We're ticking over now. Played 27 and a half minutes. And the Magpies leading by 42 points.
I don't think I've seen a score of 100 in Riverland football this year, Doob. So it'll be exciting when we do see that. If the Magpies can manage to score another behind for us, or even a goal, that would be even better. Ball in. Ball's not moving too far. And I think we'll get another ball up here because everyone, I think, had enough for the weather today.
It's refreshing to see a game plan.
In a sporting sense. We need rain for the region.
Refreshing to see a game plan built around speed and scoring rather than what Barmer and Renmark have brought out over the last couple of years. Saying
that, there's been a bit of a change there because Barmer, Monash and Renmark have been scoring a little bit more this year. So, I don't know, maybe something in the off-season. I mean, we saw Barmer and Monash win a grand final with 5 goals last year.
I was going to say it. And you can't have that. I know you're going to take the win, but showcase game, Lockie.
Too true. It was exciting to watch at the time. And we'll get a free kick here. And the Tigers might get a chance at a late scoring shot. Sideways to Kasolki, rocking the long sleeves today. And he'll go back and have a shot. Probably be 50-50 on range, but it's late in the game. Not going to win it anyway, so you may as well have a crack.
Waterlogged ball. Pull the torp out.
Doobs is calling for the barrel. He wants the barrel. What's Drew Kasolki going to give us here? Ball's on the way. Goes the drop punt. It's got the journey. He's kicked it. Get around him, lads. Anyway. It's, I guess, a consolation prize there for Drew Kasolki, who goes without saying he's battled pretty hard today. But not the Tigers' day, is it? Waikerie Magpies 99, Loxton Tigers 8-9-63 on the Value Care scoreboard. It is Fibre and Football from McDonald's Renmark. Spicy shaker fries back at Macca's. Things just got feisty.
And you can often tell a bit of feeling about a footy club, Lockie, by the crowd. And you look around and the Waikerie B-grade boys here enjoying a couple of ales, watching the senior team run around still. So it's good to see.
Too true. Back to the centre it goes. Mitch Hahn, rather. In the middle.
Hahn.
Yeah, Mitch Hahn. The Magpies in the middle now. Harder got it, but there it is, full time. It's a good win for the Waikerie Magpies. 14-15 rather, 99 to Loxton 9-9-63. Seeing what could have been a couple of injured players for Loxton coming off the bench, Doobs, to shake hands, but
hamstring city at Loxton by the looks of this.
Yeah, you've been calling that they needed a little bit of speed in the game, but maybe they're down on personnel a little bit. And just seeing a few Waikerie players come off the bench to some hands, but nonetheless, it goes without saying, a good win for the Magpies. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll come back with all of our awards here at 5RM Football, and we'll find out what Trevor Scott in the Connector studio has today. Trev,